Hey guys, this is Emperor Kei on YouTube, and it's also ek.22 on TikTok, and this was requested on Reddit to not only explain the clip that I'm going to show you guys today, but also to explain and show how I trained to get there. So here's the clip first. So I know that was probably confusing. It looked like I had unlimited freaking dashes. I was confused too. I mean, I really didn't register it in my mind until I looked back at it and I was like, wow, that's an insane clip and I'm going to post that to TikTok. But I'm going to explain it right now. Here's my little mouse so I can show you guys this little pointer. So I start out jumping into the house. I see that there's two guys, so I go straight for it. I usually always go straight for the kill as fast as I can. This guy's already low, so I go with one lunge. I pop a lot of health off of him. I back up because I see he has the sledgehammer, and if I get too close, I'm getting popped. I would have never had this clip if I got popped by that. Step back, and then lunge in again. Boom. That's some basics. You don't want to get next to a heavy with a sledgehammer. And then I'm like, that guy's dead. Alright. Next person, I turn my body, and I dash towards him. Now my dashes, they are at 0. 0, 0, 0. I'm gonna keep going, running this way. I'm like, oh, my friend's dead. I'm gonna go revive him. I don't even see the gun pointing out the side. You see that? He starts firing. I hear that. I'm like, oh shoot. I lose a lot of health. Well, not a lot of health, but I'm a light, so it's a lot of health. I back up. I get off of the revive. I'm like, sorry man, I'll get you in a few minutes. I'll kill this dude first. I turn, and then I do a regular lunge. So this is still at 1. It's kind of blurry, but it's still at 1. And boom. Let me play that for you. It's kind of a weird lunge that I do. So I point in the direction that I want to go. And then when I lunge, I turn my body so that my sword can still hit the enemy. And sometimes you'll clip it like super far. It's like your sword hitbox has like its extended range or something. But it's kind of like a hook. So I go in, I go with the regular lunge, pop the regular lunge, and I turn my body. So then I lunge this way. I see that there's this pillar there, so I know I can't lunge to the side, or else I'm gonna hit that pillar and that would have been game over. This guy totally got his ankles broken, turned the opposite way, and like, I don't know what he's doing. He must be like new to this game or something. And then I'm like, you know what? See my dash? I always look down at my dashes. I have 1 dash left. So I'm going to use that dash in order to propel myself this way, past the pillar. The thing is, when you're fighting heavies, mediums, or lights, it really doesn't matter. But most of the time, it's the characters with a lot more health. You want to get out of their way. You want to get in their blind spots. You want to get behind them, around them, away from them, and then just jump in again. This is like a hit and run tactic. And then, like I said, I use the dash. You see how it's 0? I use the dash to move to this way. Now, whenever I lunge, the reason why I get a lot of distance is I lunge and I slide with it. And when you do that, or it's the other way around, well, you'll see in the training. But when I do that, you go faster and you duck underneath their line of vision, which makes you harder to hit, especially with the speed, and usually breaks their ankles. And you'll have like a second to do whatever you want. Stun gun them, whatever you want to do. So let's get back to the clip. But it's 0 right now, and all I do is that regular little lunge. I'm like, this guy has 2 more lunges until his death. So I'm gonna go pop. I did my directional lunge again. See how I'm pointed towards over here? But I lunge that way and I turn my body to hit him, because the sword's hitbox will still hit him. You see that? And I use this a lot in my fights. It's really, really awesome. It's like a sideways lunge. I come over here. You see, I'm right here. I know he's gonna spin back around towards me because he's gonna see my body flash like a blinking light. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my sword and I'm just gonna slide down. Sliding is fast, and like I said, you get out of that line of vision. See how he spun back this way and he's still shooting? I'm not there anymore. You know where I am? Getting ready to lunge and on his body. Other than that, let's play the clip again so you can see it. Boom, happening in real time. Go for the revive. One, go around, boom, boom, boom. So it's a lot of sliding and lunging and just the momentum carrying me across the room. It's also kind of like, I know I've fought in a lot of rooms, small rooms before, so I know how to navigate around them. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys my training and my practice on how I got this far, but I hope you enjoy it. Boom. Alright, so now we are in the game. I got my golden. Hey, just an intervention. Please bear with me. My audio skills are not that good. It'll probably only last another 20 seconds. It sounds like I'm in like an earthquake shelter, shed, bunker thing. But just bear with me. Sword out. Usually I do about 10 minutes of warm-up before I actually start going into banquet matches and tournaments. So I'll usually kill this guy right here. And this guy. So the way that I use the sword is a lot different from other people. Other people, they count how much health that they have, and that might be a more efficient way, but I feel like this is a faster way because you really don't have to think. And obviously if you practice long enough counting how much health they have, you don't have to think either. It'll be automatic, but this is really super fast. As you can see, I'm just ready to attack. Going up. I like to try to predict where that guy's gonna spawn from. This is how a normal little run would be. I do this for 10 minutes straight. And really what I'm practicing is to keep my eye on the target. And that's gonna help you hit those super impossible hook shots. I have super high sense on in order to spin as fast as I can. I'm using PC, so if you're using console, then it sucks for you. But I feel like it's easier on PC. I've never tried it on console, but I don't think turning 180 degrees would be really... just, I've played Apex Legends on console before. It's not gonna help you that much, but I mean, there's people that have gotten pretty good at spinning on console, but with the mouse, it's really precise. You're gonna spin really fast. You can't hear my mouse, or maybe you can, but I'm kind of like flicking the mouse in order to turn all the way. And I've practiced this so many times. You can see I get almost in the right direction. See how I turn? I get it almost all the time, or at least I get it to where I can see them. The reason why I spin is not only to keep track of the enemy, but in order to scan scan my peripherals. If I spin and I see another enemy behind me, then I know that I can kill this person and turn around and kill the next person. Or if I see a whole team, when I spin, all I can do is just, I can maybe finish off a kill and dash away from the danger. It really helps. But other than that, yeah, it's like 10 minutes of practice before I go play. And then if I go take like a 5-10 minute break, then I'll just come back into the practice range and do this for 5 minutes. But yeah, I'll do this for a whole 10 minutes, so then I can do this for a long time when playing a game. And the reason why you do it in the practice range and not in the game is because you can't fully... Oh, my DPI shot up. You can't fully replicate your distance of your lunge and the health of the people, and the amount of kills that you're gonna get, or reps you put in. The more reps you put in, the better. You don't want to put too many reps in, because there's a limit to how much you can really learn and practice versus when you go into a real game. There's pressure, there's different types of players. They can be easy, they can be hard. There's invisible, there's gadgets, there's so many different elements of the game that you're gonna miss out if you just play practice range, and of course the fun of it as well. So with that being said, like I said before, 10 minutes of this. Before I used to do like 20 minutes, just trying to get my perfect aim on the target. So then when I do that, I can just lock on again, and you got to be quick with it. And another little tip is, when I go for the enemy, I usually kind of shake a little bit. Now, you might be wondering why I do that. That's to deal with invisible people, because when they turn invisible, it's hard for you to hit them if you just lunge like that. That means you're only going to hit in a straight line, versus if you, like that. Watch. So I'm going to go right here. Now I'm going to go right here. And let's say he's invisible. I didn't hit him. But if I go back to the same spot and I shake, then I hit him. It's like an arc in front of you that you're gonna hit, versus if you just go straight. See, watch. I'll just show you like this. If you go straight, if you're straight, your sword hits right here in front of you. But if you swing, your sword has its own hitbox, so it's gonna hit everything in front of you. So try to do that as well. You spin, and especially if you know there's an invisible person right there, you can do the little shake. And oh yeah, I wanted to show you the momentum shift as well with the slides. There's one. So I usually dash pass, and it's the same thing as I've been just showing you. You just 180-degree turn, and then you slide. That's how it makes it look like a dash. Really fast. Let's see if I can get one. And another thing that I use is, you can see that my lunge readies up really quick, and that's because in the middle of all of my lunges, every single lunge I do an animation cancel, and that just makes it way faster for me to lunge. Whew. Spoke for a straight like 5-10 minutes right here, so I'm running out of breath, and I hope you got everything I said. If not, then just watch the video over again and run up my view count, and there you go. That's how I do it. I'm going to keep practicing for another like 2 minutes, just if you guys want to sit and watch, but if not, thank you guys, and stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to teach you guys different things with the sword, things that I've learned, boom, as I play. I have like 80+ hours in this, so kind of a no-life. But a lot of these skills doesn't take that long to learn. It's just, in order to refine it and have your own style, you gotta have experience on the battlefield. Choo. That was a momentum shift right there. It's kind of like tap striking. Oh, another little trick. When you're fighting more than one enemy, you can, if you have low health like that, then what I usually do, even if there's no distance, this is a little tip for you guys that stayed, you still dash through. Why? Because then, see, I'm already in line for the next person. I'm not even thinking about this guy, because I already know he's going to die in one more lunge. So I lunged, killed him, and I already popped right in front of him. So now I'm ready to lunge and kill him. And then you can do the same thing. And I usually do this for practice. When they're low, I turn my body and then I get ready to aim towards that dude. So then whenever I'm in real battle and I notice that there's a lineup, it's like bowling, kinda. It's not like bowling, but yeah, I just line it up and then I'm already right here. So like I said before, I'm gonna practice for like 1 more minute so I can show you guys more. Maybe I'll remember some things to teach you guys. Ooh, that one was like how I did it in that video. But yeah, you pair your jumps, dashes, lunges, and slides, you're gonna get, well, and experience and practice and play time, you're going to get a similar result to what I showed in the clip, but it's gonna be your own style. It's gonna look different from mine. So key points of this video is when you are attacking, keep your eye on the target, or at least snap back to the vision of your target by doing a 180. Another key point is practice, practice, practice. And the last one is watch my videos and you guys can learn. Keep advertising and plugging them in. I need views and I need subscribers. If you guys are willing to do that, bada boom. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video right now. Hope you guys got some information out of this. Boom.